Hey guys, it's Sharika and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I would love to have you. So today we are doing some Dungeness crabs and I have my mayo and mustard dip back here. For today's drink, I'm just doing a Blue Lagoon. So let's go ahead and say grace. Amen. Hey y'all. Happy Monday. Take some of this drink. This is real good. I got this recipe from Pinterest. So if you guys want to make you one, just type in Blue Lagoon on Pinterest. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Is this thing on here? Okay. Got my bowl. So we do have a story time today. And today's story time is from Diabolical. I did watch it on TV, so I don't have a link. So we're gonna go ahead and get right in. Oh. Okay, so there was a couple. Wait, I always gotta turn this warmer off. Okay, so there was a couple, a 16-year-old girl by the name of Vicky and an 18-year-old boy. His name was Murad. So Vicky was a very popular cheerleader. Her parents didn't have much money and they lived in like a rough neighborhood. Oh, that's good. Murad came from a wealthy family. They lived in a very nice neighborhood. He drove a brand new BMW and he liked to, you know, wine and dine the ladies. Well, now Vicky was his lady. Okay. So Vicky was his lady. Vicky's parents didn't agree with the relationship because Vicky's parents didn't agree with the relationship because they wanted her to talk to Hispanic guys because she was Hispanic. And they didn't speak English, so they had no way of communicating with her new boyfriend. Murad's dad didn't agree with the relationship because she wasn't Muslim. And also, they had an arranged marriage set up for Murad back in Jordan, where he was from. So girl, 6 months into dating, Vicky gets pregnant. Okay. So of course, you know, Vicky's scared to tell her parents because her dad always told them, like, you're not supposed to have sex before marriage. So she felt like the only way that they would accept it is if they got married. So they got married. How they got married, I have no idea. She was 16, he was 18. They got married. They got hitched, okay? That's all I know. So when he told his dad that he was married, of course, the dad threw a fit. The dad kicked him out the family, the business, and the house, okay? So now, big ballin' Murad then got kicked out the family. He had to get a job at the pizza parlor. And he had to move in with Vicky and her family. Now, once she told her parents, you know, I'm pregnant, but we got married, they just went ahead and accepted him because they loved their daughter and they were married, and it was nothing that they could do about it. So they allowed him to move in. I would have named him Tyrone, but girl, he had a little money to play with, okay? He had it to spend. So he can't be Tyrone. So girl, hold on. So she has the baby. She had a little boy. They named him Mikey, which was Murad's American name, American nickname. So once she had the baby, the relationship kind of started going bad. You know, she didn't want him to go out. She didn't want him to hang with his friends, because she know, you know, he liked to stunt. He was a ladies' man, so she kept his behind right in the house, and he didn't like that. So they decided to go on a family vacation with Vicky's family. They went out of the country for a family vacation, and Murad came with them. Tell me why this fool by the pool trying to talk to the other ladies. So, of course, Vicky upset. Cause I told y'all he's a ladies' man, okay? He think he can have anything he want whenever he want. So girl, they get back in town. Oh, Vicky hot. La Mamacita, she was not having it, okay? So she giving them dirty looks every time he walk in the room. Y'all remember on Baby Boy when Snoop was looking at Yvette? that's how she was looking at him, okay? She ain't want nothing to do with that fool. Cause she's like, how you gonna try me like that in front of my family and my baby? Like, you trying to talk to these half-naked women. And, you know, we supposed to be having a little family day. And you trying to get your groove back. Like, no. So he calls her brother and tells her brother, you know, I think she's trying to leave me. She don't want to look at me. She don't want to talk to me. Can you please talk to her for me? I need her. I love her. Blah, 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 blah. So one day they decide to take the baby to the park. Now this is a little arm baby, okay? He ain't walking playing on nobody's swing. So they go to the park. They decide to take a stroll in the woods. Don't ask me no questions about why they went in the woods. I don't know. I'm just telling y'all what the people said on the show, that they walked through the woods. So when they was walking through the woods, there was some homeboys in there. But they said it was a part of a gang. And, you know, they just trying to say, you know, saying little rude stuff to her, like, ooh, baby, you know, whatever, whatever. Trying to hit on her and making her feel uncomfortable in front of her boyfriend. So they said, come on, let's just go. They turned around, walked off. All of a sudden, her and the guy start arguing. One of the gangster dudes that's in the woods, they start arguing, and the dude shoots her and kills her. Okay? That's the story. So boom, police come. They, of course, they get in contact with her family, let them know what happened. And the investigation starts. So girl, they all at the funeral. Tell me why Murad, with his tied behind, trying to talk to her best friend at the funeral. So the family just was like, you know, he just don't seem hurt. He don't seem, you know, bothered for him to love her so much. He not acting right. He all at the funeral trying to talk to somebody. So when they go to the scene and he try to tell them, you know, how everything happened, they walking back to the car, the guy shoots the gun, blah, blah, blah. There was no evidence. Like, the case pretty much went cold. They did find some clothes out there that they felt like would be connected to the shooter, but the case went cold. They couldn't pull up any information, okay? They couldn't find that. Shortly after that, he moved back in with his dad. He took the baby. His dad welcomed him back with open arms. He back in the family and the company, which means dollar signs for him. So now, the girl that he was supposed to marry back in Jordan, she's old enough now to get married. So they fly her in, they get married, and they start having babies immediately. Okay? Now, he still let the family, Vicky's family, see their son, but it was on his terms because they knew if they made one false move, they wouldn't be able to see the baby anymore. So they did everything that he pretty much asked them to do because they didn't want no drama from him. So he would always want Vicky's sister to be the one to come pick the baby up. And the reason why he wanted Vicky's sister to come pick the baby up was because they looked alike. One was just a little older than the other one, but they looked just alike. So the new wife would get upset. She was saying, you know, why do you keep wanting her over here? I know she reminds you of Vicky, and I don't appreciate it. So he would keep her under control with his fist and then go out and just cheat on her. And she knew that he was cheating on her, but she just, you know, she was just like, you know, there's nothing really she could do. She's just gonna stay home and take care of the kids. So she would just let him come and go as he pleased. He got 3-4 different women out there in them streets and just come home and try to hit on her when she tried to confront him about something he done did. Okay. So girl, years pass, okay? Years pass. I'm trying to just speed up the story. So years pass. The detectives decide that they're gonna reopen Vicky's case. It's like 17 years later. They're gonna reopen the case because everything is better now. Like, they have so many different new ways to find out DNA and different things like that. So now he gets so frustrated. He gets frustrated with everybody. The kids in there playing the game. He's screaming out to the kids to turn the video game down. They can't hear him screaming to turn the video game down because the video game's so loud. He goes in there and slaps one of the kids down to the floor. The new wife sees him do this. She tells him, I'm taking the kids and I'm leaving. He pushes her against the wall and he tells her, you're not going nowhere. If you try to leave me, I'll do you just like I did my other wife. But it might cost me a little bit more. It'll cost me a little bit more than $500, but I'll get it done. Is what he told her. Okay? But she still left. So, as soon as she got away, she reached out to Vicky's family, and she hit her brother up on Facebook, and she told Vicky's brother, I need to get in contact with the detectives, because Murad just pretty much admitted to killing your sister. So they got in contact with the detectives, and that was enough evidence to arrest him, because he basically confessed. So they caught up with Murad, arrested him, but he got out of jail 2 days later because of insufficient evidence. When he got out of jail, he sold everything that he could sell, and he went to the Caribbean because he felt like they couldn't touch him over there. Right? Years had passed. He got remarried, had a very successful company. Now with the new, when they reopened the case, from the clothing that was left on the scene, they were able to get DNA from that, which tracked back to a dude named Martinez. They arrested Martinez and told Martinez that he was going to be charged with the murder of Vicky. So Martinez told them that he was paid by Murad to kill his wife. So of course they made a deal with him, and they told him, you know, if you testify, we will work out a deal with you. So he agreed to doing it, but now they just had to wait for Murad to mess up where he was, and they can, you know, get him back to the US. His papers had expired, so he was basically staying over there as an illegal alien. So he got arrested for that, and they immediately shipped him back to the United States. They arrested him, and he got life. Y'all gotta watch that one. I think it was called Friends or Foe is the name of the episode. It just came on. It was on TV on the 21st. Arrested his behind. So it basically took 24 years to solve that case. But they got it done, girl. They got it done. Okay, guys, so I hope you're done eating. If you're eating with me, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at I am Sharika B, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.